Hi, I'm Fabian from HOFA-College, and today I show you our studios. All right, let's go. This is our control room C. It's mostly an analog control room, I would say, with an SSL desk here. It's the centerpiece of this control room, and we use it for mixing, but also recording. We have also some outboard equipment, some compressors, EQs, reverbs, everything you need for mixing and recording. We use this room mainly for tutorials, live streams, workshops, but also just for general music production, mixing, recording. You can also rent this room and do your own music productions here. Alright, here we're in our live room. This room is located centrally in the studios. That means that the other control rooms and recording rooms are adjacent, so we can record a whole band here with each instrument in a different room. This room is perfect for drums. This is actually the sweet spot for drums. The ceiling is very high, so we can get an open drum sound with nice acoustics. Also, the room acoustics in this room is interesting because we have not so many parallel walls. This means we have less flutter echoes and everything sounds a bit more diffused and more lively open. Also, the room acoustics in this room are interesting because we have 120 HOFA diffusers. Those also diffuse the sound and are generally good for recording drums, but also bands, small choirs, everything like that. Also in this live room we have our Steinway grand piano. It's currently mic'd up from yesterday, and it's a fantastic instrument, of course. Also, we have a real Hammond organ and a Leslie. It's an original Leslie, and it's so much fun to play. We also use this room for workshops. So we teach recording, mixing, mastering in this room, and you can watch the live streams from the studio. So now we have a look in our gear and equipment storage. We have cables here and amps that are not currently in use, some outboard equipment, but also instruments like these toms that are currently not on the drum set, but also keyboards, some loudspeakers, stuff like that. I think the most interesting part of this room is actually our mic locker. Here we store all our mics, and we have such a great selection, like AKG microphones. This Schoeps small diaphragm condenser is actually one of my favorites. But we have also some ribbon mics. The Coles is great, and my current favorite microphone is the Neumann M149, and it's so great on vocals, but and everything, I think. So this is the control room A from Jochen Weyer. He works here on a hybrid setup, I would say. So the DAW is still the main part of the studio, but also he has some outboard equipment like some preamps, equalizers and compressors, which he can use during recording. For recording, this room is perfect because we have a large window into the big live room, so the communication is just great. But he also works on our courses. He writes the audio engineering courses in here, and also records tutorials, live streams, everything like that. This is one of 3 recording booths we have. They are built quite similar. They all have this triangular room geometrics, I would say, just to avoid parallel walls as well. This room is currently very heavily damped, so we have lots of absorption here. So it's perfect for recording vocals, but also like if you mic up a cabinet, it's perfect for such cases. But actually the room acoustics in this room and most other rooms is flexible. So you can just take out some of the absorption or the diffusion modules and swap them for others. And so we have a flexible room acoustics which is perfect for the job if you need it. Now we're in control room B. This is the control room of our CEO Jochen Sachse. And as you see, this is quite a digital control room, I would say. Only the DAW, an interface and really good speakers. This is exactly how Jochen likes to produce. He has a very digital workflow with total recall and everything. And he records here guitars. He's a guitarist himself and has quite a nice selection of guitars, I would say. So the plugins you see here are actually our own plugins. We develop them in-house, and Jochen and I are often listening to the plugins and different algorithms that the programmers deliver to us, so we can make blind tests here and decide which algorithm is the best one and which actually got released in the end. So this room you maybe know from a different perspective, because this is our live streaming room where most of the live workshops happen. Yeah, we have quite a simple setup here, with Outboard, some monitors, speakers, 3 cameras actually, those 2, and up here is another one. And that's everything we need for a good live stream, and the result you can see in the online campus. Now we are in the control room for our live streams. This is the panel for the vision mixer. So here the different cameras and DAW signals are mixed together, so you can see everything in the live stream at home. We of course also have an audio mixer here for just so you can listen to the perfect mix at home. Here the graphics got added and the live streaming happens, and there we have our SSD recorders which record everything so you can watch it later in the online campus. This concludes our studio tour. I hope you gained some insights, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. If you are interested in audio engineering and want to learn more, please visit us at HOFA-College.com. We have online courses for lots of different topics, so check it out.